It's 2 in the morning. Your baby is wide awake. Again. Not crying, not hungry, just awake, eyes open, scanning the room, watching the shadows on the ceiling like they're reading something you can't see. You're exhausted. You're wondering what's wrong with them. Why won't they just sleep? Nothing is wrong with them. Something might be very, very right. Developmental neuroscience has identified specific behaviors in infants that may signal accelerated brain development, not just smart, not just ahead of schedule, fundamentally different in how their brain processes the world around them. Sign number 3 is something most parents have been told is a problem. What researchers found flips everything you thought. These aren't milestones in any baby book. These are hidden signals most parents walk right past. Let's start with what happens every night. Back to 2 a.m. Your baby is awake again, wide-eyed, alert. You've Googled "why won't my baby sleep" 17 times. Everyone around you says something is wrong. You're running on 4 hours of broken sleep. Here's what nobody told you. Research in the Journal of Child Psychology found infants with advanced cognitive development often require less sleep. Not because something's broken, their neural networks are more actively processing during wake periods. Their brain is demanding more input, more data, more world. Dr. Peter Fleming at the University of Bristol studied infant sleep patterns for over 20 years. His findings were remarkable. Babies who woke frequently and showed high alertness consistently showed advanced developmental outcomes. Not sometimes, consistently. Your baby isn't broken. During those alert periods, talk to them quietly. Let them look around. Those 2 a.m. moments might be powerful brain-building windows. Watch your baby the next time they discover something. A shadow on the wall, the pattern on your shirt. They won't glance at it. They'll lock on, motionless, not blinking, staring with an intensity that almost looks unnatural. Most parents think their baby is spacing out, zoning out. What's actually happening inside their brain is staggering. Developmental psychologist Joseph Fagan studied what he called infant visual fixation. His research found a direct link to later cognitive ability. The longer the stare, the more complex the processing. The baby's brain is running deep pattern analysis, mapping edges, contrasts, spatial relationships, thousands of neural connections forming per second, all behind eyes that look like they're staring at nothing. It's extraordinary. Don't interrupt the stare. They're in deep processing. That uninterrupted focus builds attention architecture they'll use for life. Your baby screams at the vacuum cleaner, flinches at bright lights, cries when too many people are talking at once, refuses certain fabrics against their skin, melts down in busy stores. Someone has told you your baby is too sensitive, that they need to toughen up, that you're coddling them. They're wrong. And here's the neuroscience that proves it. Dr. Elaine Aron's research found 15 to 20% of infants are born with nervous systems that have lower sensory thresholds. Their brain picks up more information per second from the environment, more sound data, more light, more texture, more emotional data. This isn't a disorder. It isn't weakness. It's a processing advantage. High sensitivity links to advanced pattern recognition and emotional intelligence. Your sensitive baby isn't fragile. Their brain runs at higher resolution. Protect that sensitivity. Lower input when they signal overwhelm. Honor that signal. You bought a new toy. They played with it for 90 seconds, then threw it aside and started chewing the box. You're frustrated. You're thinking, why do I even buy them things? Their brain already finished with that toy. Already. Researchers call it rapid habituation. The speed at which the brain processes, categorizes, and files away new information completely. A study in the journal Intelligence found babies who habituate faster scored significantly higher on cognitive assessments years later. The speed of boredom is the speed of learning. Their brain extracted everything from that toy in seconds. Done. Filed. Next. Your baby isn't hard to entertain. They're hard to keep up with. The box is more complex. Unpredictable texture. Changes shape. Stop buying more toys. Start offering variety in simple objects. Their brain doesn't need expensive, it needs novel. Follow their curiosity. In the first hours of life, before they've learned anything, before they know what a face is, before language or memory, you lean in close, you smile at your newborn, and they smile back. You stick out your tongue, and they mirror you. Hours old, no learning, no practice. Something is already running. Dr. Andrew Meltzoff dedicated decades to studying this behavior. His research found neonatal imitation indicates the higher cortex, the the most advanced brain region is already active, already watching, already mapping. In most newborns, this region comes online gradually over weeks and months. In some babies, it appears operational from the start. Mirror neurons fire when you perform an action and when you observe someone else performing it. The foundation of empathy and social intelligence. That moment your newborn seemed to recognize you before they could possibly know you, that wasn't imagination. That was a brain that came ready. FaceTime. Real FaceTime. Not screens. Your face. Up close. Making expressions, talking, being fully animated with them. Every time you engage face-to-face with a baby whose mirror system is already active, you're building neural foundations for relationships. You're literally teaching them how to be human. With your face, with your presence, with your attention and responsiveness. 5 signs. And here's what's worth sitting with for a moment. Maybe your baby showed all of these signs. Maybe they only showed one of these signs. Or none. It doesn't matter. The research is clear about one thing. The single most powerful influence on how a baby's brain develops isn't genetics. It isn't toys. It isn't programs. It's a present, responsive human being. Looking at them, talking to them, answering their bids, following their gaze, being there. Your baby's brain is building itself right now, every moment, every interaction, every time you respond to their sounds. The architect of this extraordinary process, the most important person in their entire development, is watching this video right now. That's you, with tired eyes and a full heart at 2 a.m. It has always been you. These 5 signs aren't guarantees of genius. They're windows into how your baby's unique brain is processing their brand new world. Whether they showed all 5 signs or none, the research consistently points to one universal truth about infant brain development. Responsive caregiving beats every educational toy, every program, every product marketed to anxious parents searching for advantages for their children. Your attention, your voice, your face, your presence. These are the most powerful brain-building tools that exist on Earth. So what do you do with this information? First, notice what your baby notices. Follow their gaze. What captures their attention? When they lock onto something, give them time. Don't rush. Don't interrupt. That's deep processing happening. Let it complete. If your baby signals overwhelm, pulling away, fussing, or shutting down, they're not being difficult. They're communicating processing limits. Lower the input. Quieter room, softer light, fewer people. You're protecting their ability to process the incredible amount they've already absorbed. Talk to them. Not baby talk necessarily. Real language. Narrate what you're doing. Describe what they're seeing. Build those connections. During those 2 a.m. wake periods that feel endless, remember their brain might be running at a speed that makes sleep impossible. Use those moments. Talk quietly. Let them observe. Turn exhaustion into opportunity. You're building architecture that lasts a lifetime. Back to 2 a.m. Your baby is still awake, eyes still open, still watching the world with impossible focus. But now you see it differently. That's not a sleep problem. That's a brain that came ready, running fast, processing everything. That sensitivity isn't weakness. That rapid boredom isn't a character flaw. Those intense stares aren't spacing out. It's brilliance building. And the most important thing you can do is what you're already doing. Being there, responding, engaging, following their lead. Your baby might be extraordinary, or they might be beautifully ordinary. Either way, you're exactly who they need right now. The brain developing in front of you is a miracle, and the person most responsible for how it develops is you. At 2 a.m., with tired eyes and a full heart, that's where the real magic happens. That's where extraordinary begins.